You sit a child down. They study for hours. They seem to grasp the material perfectly. But waking up the next morning, their notebook might as well be blank. The information is gone. This rapid memory decay has nothing to do with intelligence. It is the predictable outcome of passive studying and poor late-night habits. To fix this, we are going to build a master retention study plan, a way to replace vague study advice with a physical, rigid routine. To set this up right now, you need 3 things: a simple pen, a blank daily planner, and their primary study space. By engineering the physical environment and controlling the workflow, we can systematically eliminate the gaps where information usually leaks away. Let's start with the physical desk. It's the first line of defense against memory loss. Walk over and clear the desk. Remove the mobile phone, turn off the television, and silence any background noise. Methodical. We do this to prevent cognitive interference. Forming a memory requires uninterrupted concentration. A buzzing phone or a loud TV interrupts that process, preventing the initial memory from ever forming. With the environment secured, we need to correct the study method itself. You must strictly ban all passive reading. Replace reading time with active output. Have the child practice writing out explanations and physically solving practice questions. Consider this your visual indicator. If they are staring at an open book but their pen is not moving, the retention process is failing. A quiet room and active writing are the foundations of this protocol. Without them, the brain lacks the engagement required to make a concept stick. Now, take out the blank planner. This serves as the operating system for the entire study workflow. Schedule study time in short, focused blocks, typically 20 to 30 minutes. Separate every block with a scheduled 5-minute break. This prevents cognitive fatigue and keeps concentration high throughout the session. This graph maps memory retention over time. A steep downward curve illustrates how quickly the brain filters out new concepts. Counteract this by adding a 10-minute revision block. Without review, unused information is deleted. Reviewing notes ensures retention instantly recovers and stabilizes. By utilizing short breaks to maintain focus and mandating daily revision, you interrupt the natural decay of information. This repetition signals that the data is essential, securing it for long-term recall. The end of the evening is the most dangerous period for undermining your progress. Look at your planner and draw a hard, non-negotiable stop and relax line. Late-night cramming stops here. Sleep is the biological process where the brain categorizes and physically stores information, while also reducing the stress and anxiety that frequently block recall. Sleep is the final sealant. Without these boundaries, the previous hours of intense studying cannot be fully utilized. Step back and look at the environment you have just engineered. You have replaced scattered, hopeful studying with a concrete 5-pillar system. You now have a distraction-free desk, active problem-solving, timed study blocks, daily revision, and protected sleep. Mount this schedule prominently above the desk and enforce it strictly for the next 2 weeks. Consistent execution of this routine builds the infrastructure needed to stabilize new information. By the time the exam arrives, the child isn't fighting to remember. They are simply accessing what they have systematically practiced to recall.